Managing your energy can help you be more successful today and every day from now on. Hi, and welcome to your College Planning Daily Video tip that's designed to help you get your student to the right college at the right price while preserving your retirement. So you often hear about managing your time, right? And as a student is going into college, there's a lot of worry about that because they don't have a parent or a teacher sitting on them making sure that their time is adequately managed. So they have to learn how to do it themselves. Now, often as we're talking about time management, we're saying, okay, in this hour, what are you doing? In this hour, what are you doing? When are you getting your homework done? When are you going to the gym? When are you doing these things? But something also that's beneficial is managing your energy. So everybody has a different way of recharging. And if your student knows what recharges them, then they can start working that into their day as well. Start thinking about your student like a cell phone and that you can't just run it and run it and run it because it's going to run out of battery. You have to recharge it at some point. So your student is exactly the same. You're exactly the same. You need to have things in your day that recharge you. Otherwise, when you get to a thing that is going to deplete you and you have nothing left to give, you're not going to be able to do very well at it, right? So if you find that meetings are very draining for you, right? Anytime that you're talking to other people, brainstorming, if that's really draining for you and you see only meetings on your schedule for one day, you know that by the end of the day, you're not going to be able to do well at that last meeting. So you have to have things within there that are recharging you before you go into the next thing. So help your student figure out the things that recharge them. Maybe a meeting and a brainstorming session does recharge your student, and being alone doesn't do that for them. Maybe that is very draining for them. And if they're having periods of alone time, especially when they get to college and maybe don't know many people yet, then that's going to be really hard when they have to go and be social if they've been totally drained being by themselves. So find those things with your student. You can do it too. And when you find the things that recharge you, you can be a role model to your student, making sure that you're working that into your day. Now, it can sometimes seem extravagant to do things like go for a walk or do some yoga or watch a show that you really love. But when you look at it from the perspective of you are like a cell phone and you need to make sure you have enough battery and juice to get through the day, doing that is not an extravagance, it is a necessity. So make sure that as you're scheduling your day, you're putting in time that is beneficial to you and help you recharge. You can do that by making it a different color, by making it a different font, something that makes it stand out on your calendar. And if you see a day that doesn't have enough of that, figure out a way to put it in there because you really need it in order to not feel hungover the next day. And obviously not from drinking, but if you're going to be exhausting yourself the entire day and not recharging, the next day is going to be really hard. So to be on the top of your game, find ways that you can re-energize yourself during the day so that you have enough juice to do as best as you can on all those things that do sap your energy. If you know someone who would benefit from receiving these daily video emails, please pass this on to them so that they can get them too. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.